Hey guys, Brett here, and today I'm talking to Abhi about a new AI software that he has coming out. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. Me personally, at least, I'm sick of hearing about AI. Like, I'm sick of chatbots. I'm sick of AI image makers. I'm sick of crappy AI video creators. I mean, AI came out like 2 years ago, and everything is still AI. I mean, people are writing software that has nothing to do with AI and calling it an AI software. I mean, it's getting old, it's getting boring. But Abby has something that's actually unlike anything I've ever seen before, and that's why I wanted to talk to him because his new software is a new way of using AI that I never even thought of, that no one has thought of yet, and that is quite innovative. So, Abby, thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Always fun to be on calls with you and have a chat about products.
So, Abby, you have a new AI software, and the good news is it's not a chatbot. It's not a
Yeah.
image creator because we've seen 50,000 AI image creators. It's not a video creator that makes 4-second videos. It is a completely unique and honestly incredibly useful way to use AI, and it's called AI calling. So, you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, what we do in our company is when we look at AI, one of the things that we want to do is we want to take AI and use it in a way where we bridge gaps between things you as a marketer or business owner can do, and we can replace you and have the AI do. So that's exactly what AI Callings does. As the name suggests, it's an AI phone calling application. So what AI Calling does, it does inbound and outbound marketing, customer care, anything and any kind of phone calls you can think of, right? So what you do is you give it a phone number and the AI will call the customer or the lead or the prospect, and then we'll have a conversation like a real human, sounding like a real human. You can even clone your own voice, or you can have your own clone voice calling a prospect, and the AI will have a proper conversation, not like one of those IVR conversation like press one or press two, but like a proper conversation, just like a human would have with another human caller, and sell them your product or pitch them upsells or help them with customer support or find them where their shipping is, or do a survey like you wanted to do. Anything and everything you can think of that you would do as an individual, calling businesses yourself or calling leads yourself, you can remove yourself from that equation and have the AI do it for you.
Now, Abby says that this is inbound and outbound calling, but just to clarify to everybody, what that means is that the AI can call people if you have their phone numbers, or you can
Yeah.
give the other people your customer service phone number, and the AI can answer for you. So it could either be your your salesman reaching out to them, or it could be your customer service person answering their phone calls. And actually, as you were just saying that, I literally just thought of a way to use it in my business. So one of the things that I actually do is I sell my own software on my own websites through my own marketing outside of the affiliate channels, besides
Yeah.
using the affiliate channels. And I use Stripe for my checkout. And Stripe actually requires a phone number. Okay, they when so it's on the receipt that people get from Stripe and my company phone number. Now I'm an LLC, but I'm also a one person LLC. I'm a one man show. I tell people I'm the president of an international company that has one employee. It's true, right? But because of that, because I don't want people to get my phone number. I mean, I'm selling software to people that I've never heard of, I've never seen. They're going to my site, they're buying my software. That's great. I appreciate them as a customer, but I don't want to give them my phone number. So I actually have inside of Stripe a phone number that's been disconnected.
Yeah.
So if somebody gets my receipt, and it's a shame, but somebody gets my receipt and they're like, "Oh, I'd like to call Brett and ask them a question about this software." Well, they can't because I don't want to get calls at 3 in the morning from some guy in Australia, right? But I can now use this AI software and I can put and say, "Hey, this is my customer service person." And not only will it make me look more professional because now I've got a customer support, team. I got my support department. I don't actually have to answer those calls, and it might save me some chargebacks too, because I'm sure there's been times where people have tried to call me and got a disconnected number and said, "Whoa, that's a scam. I better charge this back." So it might actually be good for my business.
Actually, it is one of the biggest use cases of AI calling. So what you could do is, like, if you have like a bunch of products, right? You could copy paste the sales page URL into the product. AI will go to your website, learn everything about the product, right? You can give it more information, tutorial videos and everything. AI will learn everything. So when somebody calls you, when a customer calls you and they're like, oh, hey, I can't find my product access. The AI can tell them, listen, what you can do is you go to this URL, which is the login URL, you type in, you click on the forget my password, you put in your email, and we'll send you an email, you can reset it. So it's also going to be solving the problems as well. So your staff doesn't have to answer emails or tickets all the time. If the customer is like, listen, I can't find, can I email you? What's your email? AI will tell you this is the email, and then the AI can also email them, or the AI can also send the customer an SMS. Like, I'm going to send you a text that will have the email, so you can copy paste the email. You don't have to type it out for you. It can make bookings, appointment, pretty much anything you can think of. It can take those actions on a live call while the AI is talking to the person. So it's incredibly powerful.
And that's something that's really important to mention. We didn't mention it earlier, but you can train the AI. So you can give them a link to your sales page for your product, or the About Me page for your company, or even your whole website, right? And it will actually get trained. So it's not just saying dumb stuff. It's saying stuff as a person that knows everything about your company, because AI never forgets a thing. It never misses a word. It never says, damn, I need to look that up. It knows everything forever. So yeah, it's actually got better customer rep. And you said, I like the idea of getting like text. I mean, that's awesome. I imagine somebody calling me up, calling my customer support up. Hey, I really got a support ticket. And they said, well, let's get that to the developer. Send me I'll send you a text with his email address. That's pretty cool. I mean, that would make you look like a much more professional company for sure, without actually having to hire staff or even outsource it or something. So Abhi is here taking away people's jobs and replacing it with AI. All right, now you have a demo already made up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the demo. I have tested this out myself, guys, but Abhi has a really nice demo already made. I'd hate to waste this time doing that. So let's go ahead and check out his demo. And then I've got some questions for Abhi based on when I was testing it out myself. All right, let's have a look at the demo.
Hey, this is Samantha from AI Callings. Am I speaking with Josh from Josh Yoga Studio?
Hey, yeah, this is Josh.
Hey, Josh, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Josh, the reason for this call is to check if your business could use us some help with inbound or outbound phone call prospecting.
Well, we have a receptionist and she makes all our sales calls and follow-up calls. Not really, but thank you.
I understand, Josh, but imagine if you could be calling your prospects and also doing follow-up 24/7, non-stop 7 days a week, without paying a salary to someone.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Well, Josh, I'm an AI from a company called AI Callings, and I'm making this call, conversing with you. We can help you set up an AI just like me, doing all the work for you. If that sounds great, I'd love to book a demo for you. Let me know what day and time works best for you.
Oh, wow. Sure, yeah, let's book a demo tomorrow, 2 p.m.
Done. I'll book a demo for tomorrow 2 p.m. and send you details in a text. Talk soon.
Welcome to AI Callings. In this short demonstration video, I'm going to show you how you can use AI Callings to create your own AI virtual call center, where AI is going to start calling your business prospects, your customers, your support customers, and start talking to them, selling your products, upselling your services, helping them with customer support, booking appointments, and everything in between. And you can also offer this as a service to local and online businesses. Now, AI Callings is an incredible app, and it's the future of customer communication and cold calling and selling your product and services and offering customer support. Now, here's how AI Callings works. You log into the dashboard and you create your first voice agent by clicking on Create Agent button right here. You give it a picture, you upload a picture, you give it a name. Let's say we want to call her Samantha. Agent category could be appointment settling, billing and payment, cold calling. You can add a custom category, you can add customer support, even follow-up, product upsells, sales representative. So in our case, we want Samantha to talk about AI Callings and educate our users about AI Callings. So that's what we're going to do. Now, agent description it essentially describes what Samantha is going to do. So Samantha is a seasoned sales representative for AI Callings with over 10 years of experience, blah, blah, blah. So we explain a little bit of what Samantha can do that helps the AI understand and build, sort of a personality for Samantha. Now we're going to select the gender, we're going to select the tone, could be professional, conversational, humorous, academic, whatever you prefer, right? Next, we're going to select the language. It's going to be English, but you can pick from a lot of different languages and a lot of different accents as well. We're going to stick with British accent. And now we're going to pick from inbound or outbound agent. So essentially an inbound agent is a calling agent that will answer a phone call that is typically initiated by the customer, right? So there's going to be a phone number and the customer is going to call, and then AI is going to pick up and answer and have the conversation. That's an inbound agent. An outbound agent is used when you have like a list of phone numbers and you want to start cold calling them or start calling those people to sell a product and services. So AI is going to start calling them and speaking to them, right? So for the demonstration, let's stick with outbound and click on create. Next step, we're going to add a phone number. So I'm going to click on connect number here. I'm going to go here in the integrations and I'm going to link a phone number to Samantha. That is linked. We're going to go back, and as you can see, all the details are here. We're going to add a greeting message. Hey, this is Samantha from AI calling to talk about, this is the first thing Samantha is going to say when somebody picks up a phone or somebody calls Samantha. Now we got to add an agent prompt that sort of explains and gives more details and personality to Samantha and all the things Samantha can really do. So we got a bunch of categories and templates that you can use and modify, or you can simply click on Ask Copilot, and based on all this information that you're provided, AI calling is going to write the prompt itself, so you really don't have to do. And here you can pick who's going to speak first. Is it going to be the user is going to speak first, or Samantha is going to speak first? Then you can select interacting sensitivity, and you can always record the calls. You can turn it on and turn it off based on the country where you're calling. Next step would be to educate Samantha about the product and service she's going to be talking about, right? So you can upload all the information using a file, you can type it, or you can ask Samantha to go to a website and learn everything about the product or services, right? Super easy. It's going to do everything on its own. You don't have to work about it. Next is the workflow automation. So here you can decide if you want Samantha to transfer a call to a different phone number, a different human. You want Samantha to end the call based on a certain feedback. You want Samantha to check for calendar availability. You want her to book an appointment. Or you can also do a custom function. We're going to give you a bunch of custom functions where you can ask Samantha, for example, to send an SMS to the customer, or send an email to the customer, or create a PDF with all the information, or call transcription, send it to the customer, or send it to you, or pretty much anything you want. Samantha can search a database and give information about shipping, where the package is, all that stuff can be done using custom functions. Super easy to do. Next up is the unanswered questions. Now here's what's gonna happen when Samantha starts calling and there are questions that she doesn't know of are gonna pop up here. So what you can do is you will see all the questions that Samantha was not able to answer, and you can answer those here, and Samantha will learn from those and make sure that doesn't happen in the future calls. Now here you can pick from all different voices. We've got tons of voices. I think we've got about 300-400 voices in different languages. You can pick any language that you want, in different gender, different accents, different tones. You can pick all of that and filter and pick whatever you want. Or if you want, you can clone your own voice as well. So you can record a short voiceover, upload it, or record it right inside the app. And AI calling is gonna clone your voice, so when Samantha calls, she's gonna sound just like you, right? This is an incredible feature. Personalizing AI calling, very powerful. Next one is campaign. Now campaign usually only works for outbound. So what happens when you click on create campaign, you give it a name, you select the start and the end date, what time, and how much you want to spend, like how many hours or how many minutes you want per call, and then you upload a file of name and phone numbers and click save. And then when you do that, starting from this date till this date, what Samantha is going to do is start calling all the numbers on the file that you've uploaded, and selling them the service, or doing a cold calling, whatever you want to do. And then the next approach is creating a widget where you can have Samantha, you can customize the widget, and you can embed this widget on your website where people can go enter a phone number, click on submit, and Samantha is going to immediately call them, right? So you can have your name, email, phone number all connected to an autoresponder, and the phone number is sent to Samantha, and Samantha will immediately call them. So you can put this widget on your sales website, on your customer support website, and have Samantha, if somebody has a question, have Samantha call them as soon as they put their phone number here. So it's really, really simple to create an agent and have it customized, add it on your website, and have an outbound campaign ready. You can look at all the call history here. You can see the completed calls. You can see incompleted, if there's any negative sentiment from the user, if there's a hang up from the user, and you can ignore this because you're going to be on an LTD license. Then you got phone numbers. You can see all the phone numbers. You can connect your integrations here, Google Calendars and all that stuff. And then here you can see all the campaigns that you create for the outbound, where Samantha or any agent that you create is going to start calling. And then you can create multiple agents, and you can assign different phone numbers to all of them for different roles, for different products, for different services, and have them do 24/7 inbound and outbound calling for you. That's what AI Callings does. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team. We'll be happy to help you.
Okay, Abby. So this is a software. It integrates with Twilio. It uses Twilio for functionality. Twilio is pretty much the big telecommunications company. You've integrated with them so people can use that. That's very cool. But there are no like additional fees besides that. There's no ChatGPT fees or anything like that. You cover all of that stuff.
Yeah, you only need to connect Twilio to buy a phone number from them, because a phone number costs a monthly fee and everything. So we don't handle that, and every country has a different compliance and all that stuff, which Twilio handles very seamlessly. It's a billion-dollar brilliant company. So yeah, other than Twilio, there's no additional charges. You don't need to connect your OpenAI or anything. It's all taken care of inside the app.
Okay, that's good. The question I had when I was using this, when I was testing this out, the question that I had was, could people use this for clients? Now, like I was talking about using it for me, but could I use this for a client? Like if I wanted to use this for a dentist office and say, hey, look, I'll set this up for you. People can schedule appointments. You don't have to have a secretary, bud. How much does your secretary cost you a year? $60,000 a year. I can have somebody answering the phone for you, and I'll charge you $500 a month. Is that something I can do with this platform?
Yeah, absolutely. You could create a voice bot for the dentist, for example, and you could create a outbound one and create a widget. You take that widget, you put it on their website. Anybody who lands on the website, they go put in their name, they put in their email, they put in their phone number. The moment they put in their phone number, the AI will immediately call them and start closing them, start booking appointments. You can connect it with the dentist appointment calendar, whatever he uses, and AI will start making appointments on his system for you. We'll start sending emails to the customers, everything, and then you can set it up for like $500,000 a month. You can save them a lot of money, and you can make them a lot of money.
Well, this does inbound calling too, so I can also set up that people just call, right? Because I'm thinking, what I'm thinking about, it made me think of a dentist. Is I still have some little kids. My wife has younger kids. Mine are older, but she's younger than me, so she has younger kids from her first husband. And we take about trick or treating. And there's a dentist that always like gives the kids like a lollipop and a little card with his phone number and stuff on it. So I'm thinking like you could call that. He could have a number for the AI and just put it in there. Instead of paying a secretary to answer these phone calls and set up checkup appointments, the AI can be doing that. And that's just one example. I mean, car dealerships, lawyers. I mean, there's all kinds of industries that could benefit from this. And they would normally, here's the thing, guys, they would normally have to pay somebody to answer that phone call. So whatever they're paying somebody to answer that phone, that secretary, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year, as long as you're charging them less, you're saving them money and getting them the same result. So they'll pay, right?
Plus, you can do this on scale. So the secretary can only do like, let's say, 20 calls, 30 calls, 50 calls a day. AI can do 200, 300, 400, 500 calls a day. So, you could exponentially help them grow their business as well. Like they can upload a CSV file with all the names and phone numbers, and AI can snap and start calling everybody. And in 2 hours, we're done and have all the data, have all the appointments, the entire month booked for the business immediately.
Well, AI never gets tired. It never needs to go to the bathroom. It never freaking says I need my lunch break. It never says I have to leave early because I have to pick the kids up because there's an early dismissal at school. It never stops working ever. Now, that's actually something you said about the time, though. Can these things? So it's one phone number that's connected to the AI, but so can it parallel calls, or is it one call? Like,
Yeah.
what if the AI is on the phone with a person, and somebody else calls? Will they go in parallel, or will that just be like a hold symbol thing?
Yeah, no. So AI can do parallel call simultaneously. It can call multiple people. It can receive multiple calls at the same time.
So there's never even a busy signal.
There's
Like, you never
never
call the company and be like, oh, nobody's available right now to talk to you, right? It's always
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the time.
so it's better than a person. So you really are taking people's jobs away. I hope you're proud of yourself. Now, some questions about the funnel. So, is the front end of this, is it going to be a one-time fee, a monthly fee? How's that going to work?
So front end, for the first the launch period, we're going to be doing it a one-time fee of $37 for the early bird spears, and then the price is going to gradually keep increasing over the launch period.
Now, I'm going to tell you guys something, a secret that I know about Abhi. Abhi does the same thing I do. He launches to get an initial user base. So when he's saying it's going to be for the launch, it's going to be a one-time fee. I promise you, this software is still going to be around in a year, but it's not going to be a one-time fee anymore. So if you want to get it for without paying a monthly fee, the launch is the time to do it. I mean, this is the time where he's trying to get a customer base so that he can then go and say, hey, look, guys, you should pay me monthly for this to other people outside of this space. Now, there's going to be upgrades. What do they get for the front end, though? Like, for that $37, what do I do? Is there limited functionality, or what is that? How does that work?
Yeah, so you get pretty much all the features, everything's unlocked. There's no nothing holding back. The limitations that you'll get on the front end is like you can have up to 10 phone numbers connected, and then you get 5,000 minutes on your account, which is a lot. But then you can also upgrade it to the unlimited, where you get 10,000 minutes every month, and then you can connect to up to 100 phone numbers. And then if you want to top up, you can top up more as you go forward. Plus, on the front end, you also get all the popular languages as well: English, Hindi, French, German, Spanish. All these languages are covered, so you can have multilingual voice phone agents.
That's actually an important thing now, especially in the United States,
Yeah.
where Spanish is rapidly becoming a prominent language.
Yeah.
Now you can have a multilingual call service.
Yeah.
So you get 5,000 minutes. There's an upgrade for 10,000 minutes. I'm sure there's other upgrades involved. And I won't ask you to go through the entire funnel, but I will ask you, what will it cost for somebody? I want to get the whole spiel, every upgrade. I want the whole package. I recognize that this is an awesome software and a good opportunity. What's it going to cost me to get the entire thing?
Right. So if you want to do a la carte, the unlimited, the first upsell is going to cost you $97 a year. Then we have got the plus, which has additional bots, additional features, more multilingual, more sounds, more voices. That's going to cost about $67. The enterprise, which is the commercial version, where you get more features if you want to run it as a call center agency, is going to cost you another $57. And then we got a software called AI Clients that helps you find businesses and leads that you can sell these services to, which is going to cost you another $97. So if you do a la carte, I think it's going to cost you around like $500-ish, $600 plus an annual fee. But for the first few days, what we're going to be doing is anybody who buys the front end version, we're going to give them an offer to get all the upgrades for a one-time discounted fee of $230. Right after the front end, so you can pack it all and get a discount on that.
So you buy the front end, you get, and then they're going to say, "Hey, look, you want to go and pick and choose? That's fine. But if you why not just get the whole package deal? Get the leather seats and the upgraded engine and the sunroof all at once, right? Why pick and choose? So you're probably better off just getting the entire package deal, get it all at once. And if you get the package deal, do you still have to pay that annual fee, or does that go away as well?
Yeah, so for the first few days, we won't have any annual fee on the package deal.
Awesome. So that alone is worth it, honestly, because you really are truly paying once. So it's definitely a value here. Now, are you going to do any kind of pre-launch webinar, anything like that?
Yeah, so we're going to be doing early 10 a.m. Eastern, Tuesday, 27th August. We're going to be doing a pre-launch webinar. We're going to be walking them through the product, a couple of use cases, how some of our other users have been using it, how you can use it, how you can make money with this. So we're going to, show you all of that. So yeah, if you could make it to the webinar, that's where we're going to be offering the most discounted price. And we're going to be giving you a lot of training on how to really make money from this. That's the key part of the webinar training.
So, guys, if you guys are watching this before 10 a.m. on Tuesday, attending the webinar is something I definitely suggest you do. You cannot beat the opportunity to see something live before you decide to invest in it, to be able to ask the creator of the product questions before you decide to invest in it. That's a huge opportunity. So if it's before 10 a.m., I want you to look for the link. It's going to be up below this video somewhere around here, and you're going to be able to sign up for the webinar. Definitely attend that webinar. Now, if it's after 10 a.m., then unfortunately you missed the live webinar. I will try to link to the replay, or at least to the sales page. And of course, you're going to see a link around this video somewhere, or depending on where you're watching it, that's going to show you all my special bonuses that if you choose to pick it up through me, you will get all these special bonuses. Abhi, thank you for taking the time to talk to me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Brett. Have a good day, guys.
Hey, you too.